future of Oceania we covered last week. It got some good comments when we first premiered. But I was again. I'm going to ask again one more time if we could slow it down, tone it down, give the youngsters a little bit of something to grasp on for the future.
Okay. All right. Slow it down. Okay. When I saw the other part, I went over reviewed what you said.
Yeah.
I cut. You're right. I cut the first part and the second part, and they're like, wow. I'm actually kind of like boom, boom, still hitting it like
Los Angeles street life.
Yeah, it wasn't.
You're speaking to okay. This is how I look at it. You're no longer speaking to kids in California on the West Coast or in Los Angeles, in Long Beach. You're speaking to people all over the world, Polynesian kids especially. So I mean, when you give them that harsh reality of being from the streets here, they're living on an island where it's a lot slower, right? A lot more laid back. I would say it's a paradise, but to them they might want the roles the reverse, right? They might want the city life. But anyways, I was just thinking maybe speaking to them a little bit on their level. The future of Polynesia from over there, like what they can do to uplift and move forward for the future instead of feeling colonized or having the grip of the I don't want to bash religion, but Christianity and Mormonism and all the things that the oppressor serves down on small nations, when they come to take over or colonize.
All right. Look. Okay. All right. First of all, okay, we're gonna do it like that. Yeah. First of all, the cool man put in back over my poco. Give me mine. She said, "Me, I have to go and do what I gotta say." These usos, little usos. All right. A little bit of opening. Okay. God, 5. All right. Okay. See right there? Right there, look. You got Gog and Magog. You got to remember the very first thing there. God 5. The very first thing. Okay. You guys got to remember. You got to remember who you are. And then you got to remember, everything and who you're actually fighting. Because you guys are asking for your rights and you just want to be treated equal. That's what I picked up. And like I told you, where you guys are at, you know what I mean? Like I said, remember, SAMOA, Cook Islands, Aotearoa. All of us, man, we all need the blanket Fangawa and Neftali, even with Papua and Fiki and everywhere. These are all our usos. Papua New Guinea, all our usos. Because if you guys don't know, if you guys don't do your reading, see that? Know who you are. And if you guys don't do your studying, then you're not going to know. See, you guys are like crying to the white guy, and you're crying to the white God, and you're talking to the Queen of England, and they're not going to give you what you want. The thing that's good though, listen very well. Remember I told you about the circle, like the Buddha story, the circle? Yeah, the wheel of time goes. And you see right now, you better know your history though, because anytime it looks like you're gonna get something good with these people, the powers that be, Queen of England, because you guys Queen of England. You gotta remember these people they're slave drivers. Their job is to catch all the dark people and enslave them, make them their niggas, and take their shit.
Yeah.
You guys got to remember that. That is their agenda. Even though they tell you Jesus, I'm gonna say again, Jesus and the church and their God, you guys listen. You guys backstabbed our God. Hmm. Along in all the pantheon of gods that we had in Polynesia. We already backstabbed them. Samoa, we did the same thing too. By us backstabbing them, you put us in the hands of their God. Their God told you you owe him something. Right? He gave you Jesus. So Zeus, they gave you Zeus from Mount Olympus. So now you guys owe Zeus. Okay? So I say, now if that's, was that slow enough?
Yeah, yeah.
See, so God 05. So you guys have to remember, what was I say again? History. And what spirit and what God. You got to remember, like, who's this enemy you're fighting with? See? 4 things now. I'm going to go back here. You see this? This is Gog and Magog. You see what? Gog and Magog, what? Returns to London. See? Now, you guys probably don't know who Gog and Magog is. Gog and Magog, man, what you call the hideous giant nations, man. They're trapped underneath inside the caves, man. They kept them, man, between 2 valleys in the Caucasus Mountains, which Alexander the Great sat there and tried to fight against them as well. But was there first Persia, the Prince of Persia? He was there before them. He sat there, boom, and shattered that whole back end. They put a big old wall and it kept Gog and Magog from getting loose. Now, watch what it's fair. You guys need to do your history. Right now, you guys have the phone, internet, and everything else. See, look. Yeah, grab that sword. You have Gog and Magog. See, look, Gog and Magog in England, in London. See that? They tell you exactly who they are. Now, if you don't know Gog and Magog, very bad. It's in your Bible who they are. This is your enemy who you're fighting against. And you're not even messing actually with Gog and Magog. You guys are fighting their little, imps. You're not fighting the giants. You're fighting their little imps. That's why you see them, when you play the field, rugby. Like you guys play against them. You see them, everything from South Africa, the Afrikaners and all them, Springboks. But you see them, unless they're juiced up with steroids, unless they get a big old Neanderthal caveman, you kind of know what I'm talking about. They got no competition against us. Because we're naturally big, strong. Us and our brothers from Fiki and on down to Tonga. That's why in rugby, they understand us. You can't stop us. But see, and that's dealing on man basis. Do you understand? Listen very well. You got to know who you are. Once again, you got to remember who you're fighting against. If you don't know that, and you got to remember, what God are you serving? Because our God says this. Let me tell you this. You will serve other gods. Gods our Father didn't know nor was afraid of. Now, listen very well. Do you hear that? Remember, on top of the mountain, remember I told you? Even your preachers won't tell you this. Look, listen very well. Your preachers owe you guys money. Listen very well. They owe you guys money. All that money you're talking you'll give offerings, get offerings. You're not supposed to give offerings. Their God made that up so they can get money and offerings. So they can get money from the people. So they wrote it up in there. See, if you want to see, remember, that's a tribe of Levi. Now, do you guys even know who Levi is? I'm going to get, no, you don't. So once again, Uncle Joker going to teach y'all. Because my man Swiss told y'all. God 05. Once again, what I say now, ER, this is real. Aiti. See that word? Aiti. 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 Ahiti. Aititi. What is that? That's Haiti. Oh, Haiti. Now, what does Haiti got to do with Aiti? Aiti. Aiti is Levi, the tribe of Levi. If you go back in the book of Jasher, you'll find it. Look up Jasher. What was this? I think it's 54. Jasher 54 and Jeremiah 50 and 51. If you go in there, you find out it says right there, hey, first of all, your Bible's messed up. You need to get the King James 16:11 and get the Apocrypha. Make sure you get the Apocrypha in there. See the word Apocrypha. And if you have it, if you don't have it, make sure you get your etymology Bible. Etymology, that way you can get the grammar. You know the roots. You know the roots and the origins where the words come from. That'd be number one for you guys to do. And as far as your preachers and all them, understand they didn't probably know, but let me tell you something. I think they're lying. They're all lying. Because once you get in the spirit of the Most High, since you're doing, like say, SAMOA, the Most High, once you start reading him and he knows you're actually looking for him, see, when he knows you're looking for him with all your heart, he sees you. If you come with all your heart, he'll take you here, here, and here, here, but you'll find him. You know what I mean? So he sees you coming. So all them preachers understand they took your money and they didn't care shit at all. They made me occasionally say some prayers. But see, as they're sitting there doing their Bible lessons, remember, tomorrow won't let them know everything, but they'll let them know you guys are actually lying. But you guys they have to play the game because they ought to fall in order. This is a racket. We need to make money for the church. I mean, reverends got to get fed. You know what I mean? The more money you give, and this is the bad part about it, you guys are out there messed up. You got babies that, like me. Let me tell you another thing we got similar. No food because mom and dad gave all the money to the church. You got no food in the kitchen table, and your ass hoping you get something to eat, but mom and dad, like they're, like I said, we know us Polynesians, especially some ones who have too much pride. And we put it in the good places, but in the wrong place. See that? Good, but also wrong. You mean over your children not getting enough to eat, you know what I mean, and the bills not getting paid, you're giving it to the priest, and to the other preacher, and the other preacher. Then you wonder why your kids looking at the other white kids, they sitting there got all the food and everything else. They got the nice things, the nice schools, got the nice clothes, and your kid don't even have underwear, the proper underwear on, no longer the right shoes. You mean? These babies are waking up and they're seeing white teachers telling them that, you know what I mean, they're quote unquote ain't good enough. They're subhuman. Their grades not good. They're just idiots. They're stupid and quote unquote they're blackie and they're coming up. I think all the way towards World War I, World War II. You know what they called us in the 40s and 50s? They called us niggers. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Get the niggers. You know what I mean? You guys use some politically correct words like the N word. These poor babies right now got too many computers and too many phones. And you guys need to slow down. Instead of watching your stupid stuff on your phone, you need to go look up, you know what I mean, etymology of words, what these words mean. Know the definition and origin where it come from. That way when somebody address you, you know what you're talking about. At the same time, when you say hello, good morning, every day you say good morning and hello. That's witchcraft. This is well. That was made up from, I'm going to say again. The queen. Her and her wizards, them D and them came up with those words. It's a witchcraft language you speak. Oh, and by the way, when you speak English, that sounds so stupid because your English sounds dumb. I mean, hey, mate, you gonna put a strip on a Barbie for Australians, all that. That sounds stupid, man. You're kind of weak. See how you might say in the way I speak? This might call like it's Samoan, but slash nigga, slash cholo, slash lowrider, slash gangster, Southern California. That's where you can smell the aroma when I'm speaking to you. That's why when I'm speaking to you, I go real quick. See that? And I say things real rude and real nasty and blunt. See, that way I get the attention of the quote unquote the white man, whoever you might be or whoever you are, with a badge, whatever, or in the courts, whatever. If I open my mouth, it's gonna be yo nigga. You gonna hear me. You're gonna hear by my dialect and my accent. I ain't that nigga to be fucked with. See the words? I ain't that motherfucking nigga to be fucked with. Because I am that motherfucking nigga. I am that one. Hear that? I'm that nigga. Some more nigga. Me? Come up in the back of my porch and I'm gonna fuck you off. See how that said? So, get your dialogue straight. That's another thing you guys gotta do. Another thing, what's with these stupid haircuts? Get your haircut straight. Stop wearing these dumb little fades, whatever you see on TV. You ain't one of them dumb little stupid little punk rappers doing stupid shit. Get your hair done right. Well, I mean, our haircuts are usually what? Because remember, we were Phoenicians. All right? We wear our hair long, braids, and we do cut our hair. Everything from genies to mohawks, Kamehameha. I mean, know your people's hairdo. You understand? Know your people. Even this morning, go clean cut, hulu pole, bald head, no problem. We learned that from the monks, the Shaolins, the Himalayas, all that. Very good. I mean, if you're not going to wear that, where that fro. That's the reason why the lion has a big mane. That's why Samsona is what that means Samoan. If you see play with the words, Samsona, Samoan, Samoan. Who was their brother? Naphtali, the little brother. Only two of them. The older one is Danai. That's where you get the word the Danites. Denmark, the land of Denmark. The real Vikings. Denmark, Sweden, Norway, Greenland, Scandinavia, all Denmark. And you know who's with Dan? It's little Uso, Naphtali. Mato. We're the ones doing all that rowing. Gave it to all of us. And we have white friends too. They're the Norwegians you see with the light skin. You got the blonde hair Vikings. The other brothers had what? Eric the Red. Eric the Red hair Viking. So he went under this. He went under the title of what? Leify. That's where you get Leif Erikson. Leif, the son of Eric. Eric the Red. Eric the Bloody Axe Coco. See? Coco. That's why you have like Uma Thurman. See? That's why those are the only quote unquote white people, but that's a different stock. Those right there are Scandinavians. Those are Vikings. Those people are the only ones, one of the most cleanest white people you're going to get. Those are the cleanest white people, if you want to call them white. When you go in their houses, you take their clothes, you take their shoes off like they do us, like we do. They got that. They got off your shoes when they come in their house. They also got another habit of ours. They don't like to be bothered with a whole bunch of stuff. They like doing their stuff with their family. They really don't care about politics and all that. They would rather be left alone. See, that's their habits. That's Scandinavians' habits. They love doing their stuff outdoors. And they rather do the stuff and nobody tell them what to do. See that? Very independent. That's not how we go Samoa, us Polynesians. See? You let Captain Cook come over and all of a sudden now he gave you this Zeus. Now I'm going to say again, that hippie on a stick. You mean? Now I'm going to say again. You might say, okay, Joe. Okay, big joker. Okay, big homie. Why are you always shitting over the Christians and shitting on the Mormons and shitting on them? Listen very well. Hopefully, am I still going slow enough for them?
Yeah.
Okay. Remember, truth is not what you want it to be. Truth is a bad motherfucker by itself. And what is truth? You got liars, you got all people, there's all kinds of truth. This is one thing is real true. Truth for one man is not truth for another man. This is what I mean by that. This man might say, I'm not a bad guy. You mean he just killed 2 or 4 people? That's my truth. The other guy said this, I'm not a bad guy. My brother, he kills whole nations. He's a bad guy. There's another guy comes in, he just murders people. He says, I'm not a bad guy. I only murdered one guy 1 year. See? 3 different truths. Guess what? You guys have all 3 of those guys looking after you. All 3 of those guys look after us over here too. You know who they are? They're the guys with the red, white, and blue. That's why they can arrest you, put any kind of stupid thing on you, and then kill you. Then go to work the next day. We got to make a quota. We got to get rid of those guys on that side. They're too powerful. Make something up. You know what? Better yet, let's go start a war. Oh, let's get them. Let's go fight. Weaken you out. Kill you. See the game? These are the people that came first. They gave you your Jesus, and you guys learned how to kiss ass. Please, Jesus forgives. Jesus forgives. You forgot the real God in the Bible. The Old Testament, he says, eye for an eye, tooth for a tooth. Never trust your enemy. See, you see, you left our Kama, you left our Father, you left our God. Because Sua said right there on the top of the mountain, that's why I said again, did any one of your preachers tell you who you are in that Bible? Let me tell you, no. Did any one of the preachers tell the black people who they are in that Bible? No.
Because the book's not written for them.
Yeah. If anything, they told them they were Ham and they were cursed. See how fucked up that is? And you guys, that's why you guys learned the word black. That's why you call them black and you call any other brother black. Oh, the Micronesians, they're black. Oh, the Indonesians, they're next. The Melanesians, they're black. That's wrong. You mean? Uli, they're Muli, they're Mea Uli. That's wrong. Me. You guys learned it from the Christians. Mako SAMOA, Mako King of Ululi. We covered all shades. The darker ones, man, do all the wild shit. That's why if you look there, you look at Achilles, the baddest warrior there is, the shit in the quote unquote in their Bibles, in their history, in antiquities. Look at him. How come he's done in a red vase? Oh, it's like Takata, like red vase. And he's done what color? Him and Ajax. And him and Ajax, by the way, man, they're shooting dice. I said, getting ready to fight the war in Troy. And guess what? What color are they? Black. But you let some monkey tell you, oh, it's because they're firing it. That's all they have with the terracotta. Then you have the Minoans, which is us, actually. Manoah, Samoa. No, the father's name is Manoah. The mom's name is Naomi. See? Samson's mom. Those are his people. Once again, our older brother. Because their mom's name is what? Remember I told you, it's Belha. That's not. Go look in your Bible, go read your Bible. Once again, go read, go study. Show yourself you pure, man, you understand the word of the Most High. That way your Tamar can look down in heaven and goes, yep, my baby's learning. They really do it all for me. Because they're actually looking with their heart. Look for him with all your heart and spirit, and you'll find him. But don't go over there and keep saying whatever, our Father who art in heaven. Our Father don't art there. My Father don't stay in heaven. The heavens. You look for him everywhere. He's everywhere. He's in the Matangi. He's in the ocean, in the wind. He told you that. Everything around here, he is there. That's why we know. What was our old stuff? What? Manda. Kami. Everything has a spirit. Animist. It's like the Indians do. Everything has a spirit. So he's everywhere. So when you sit there and say, our Father who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Hey, they don't know his name. God is the half name of God real. And God real is the fallen angel entity that raped who? You guys say Eve, Adam's wife. Her name was no. It was Hava. So,
Pretty crazy when you think about it. They praise a invisible God, but everything he created is right in front of your eyes, right? And those same people that praise that invisible God are destroying everything he's created. How oxymoron is that?